students. A very fresh and beautiful morning to all of you. I hope you all are in good health and taking great care of yourself. Welcome back to our English class. In the previous class, students, we studied chapter number 7 from our grammar book, that is subject and predicate. And in the previous live classes, I hope that you have already studied chapter number 1 from your textbook, that is communicate in English, right? And today we are going to revise that chapter again. I would be going through the reading and explanation and summary of that same chapter because I think that some of the students have not gone through that chapter before. So today we are going to start our chapter first, that is the English exam. So students, can you tell me which is your favorite subject? Well, when I used to study, my favorite subject was English. And in the same way, you also might have different subjects, right? Some students like SST, some students like math, some students like science, right? So your students, one activity is given over here. You need to write down which subject is your favorite when you go to school and what are the activities that you miss doing in the school, right? Because of this pandemic situation, we are not able to carry out as many activities as possible online. So you can note down the activities over here which you like to conduct in the school. And here you have to write your favorite subject. Okay. So here students, you can see the image of some students who are enjoying in the playground of their school. You can easily make it out because they all are wearing uniforms, right? Some of them are reading books, some are playing chess, and some are playing football, and everyone is very happy, right? So here we have two sentences which you need to complete. The best thing about the school is, you need to write down what is the best thing about school, and I wish we could dash in school. So what are the activities that you would like to do in the school? So here this both the answers has to be done as a homework. ठीक है, यहाँ पर आपको अपने हिसाब से आंसर लिखना है कि स्कूल के बारे में सबसे अच्छी चीज़ क्या है और आपको स्कूल में क्या करने की इच्छा होती है. विच एक्टिविटी यू वुड लाइक टू डू इन द स्कूल. Okay, now let's start with the story. Let's get started. Well, in this chapter, students, we have a boy named Raghu. Raghu loves English. उसको English subject बहुत अच्छा लगता है. He is so happy and he is so much interested in studying English कि उसको इंग्लिश की एग्ज़ाम देने में भी डर नहीं लगता है. ही इज़ नॉट एट ऑल अफ्रेड ऑफ गिविंग द इंग्लिश पेपर और ही डजंट फील बोर्ड वाइल स्टडिंग द सब्जेक्ट इंग्लिश, राइट? एंड ही इज़ सो हैप्पी एंड ही इज़ शेयरिंग हिज imagination, or you can say he is sharing his thoughts with us over here कि उसको लग रहा है कि उसका आज इंग्लिश का पेपर है and he is so happy कि जब उसको पेपर मिलेगा he would be able to write down the answers very easily क्योंकि उसने बहुत अच्छे से पढ़ाई की हुई है, right? और जैसे ही उसकी टीचर आती है and when she starts giving the paper, he is quite shocked by seeing the paper. And why is it so? Because जो पेपर आया था उसके हाथ में वो इंग्लिश का ना होके मैथ्स का पेपर था. It was maths paper. He was into tears. He started crying. उसने सोचा कि मुझे तो लगा था कि इंग्लिश का पेपर है और ये मैम ने क्या दे दिया. And he started complaining to the teacher that ma'am, you have given the wrong paper, you gave us maths paper, today is not the maths paper, right? लेकिन बाकी सबको समझ में नहीं आ रहा था कि रघु ऐसा क्यों बोल रहा है, because रघु had mistaken it. उसका इंग्लिश का पेपर कल था और उसको लगा कि उसका पेपर आज है, जबकि उस दिन जिस दिन वो इंग्लिश की प्रिपरेशंस करके आया था उस दिन उसका मैथ्स का पेपर था. सो आई होप दैट ऐसी कोई चीज़ तुम लोगों के साथ नहीं हुई है पहले, राइट? और ना हो उसके लिए तुमको क्या करना पड़ेगा, अपना टाइम टेबल अच्छे से देखना पड़ेगा, राइट? सो मैडम उसको समझाती है, उसकी जो टीचर है, शी आस्क हिम टू कूल डाउन, डोंट नीड टू पैनिक, इट्स जस्ट मैथ्स पेपर। और वो काफ़ी इंटेलिजेंट लड़का था, इसीलिए उसकी टीचर ने कहा कि इट्स वेरी इजी, डोंट वरी, तुमको जितना आता है तुम उतना लिखो, एंड आई नो कि तुम अच्छा ही करोगे पेपर में, ठीक है? एंड ही वॉज वेरी अपसेट। उसको लगा कि इंग्लिश का पेपर है, और उसको भी ये डर था कि अगर उसके मैथ्स में कम मार्क्स आए तो क्या होगा, राइट? उसको भी वो फीलिंग आ रही थी कि मैं तो इंग्लिश का पढ़ के आया हूँ। And then he started shouting, but you would be surprised to know कि ये जो सारी चीज़ें हो रही थी वो उसका एक सपना था. He was just dreaming about those things at night. Okay? ये सारी चीज़ें जो हुई कि उसने इंग्लिश का प्रिपरेशन करके गया, एंड मैथ्स पेपर था, सेकेंड डे इंग्लिश का पेपर था, राइट? ये सारी चीज़ें जो थी वो उसके दिमाग में थी. ही वॉज जस्ट ड्रीमिंग while he was asleep. Okay, and when he was speaking to himself loudly, उसकी मम्मी वहाँ पर आ गई और उसकी मम्मी ने उसको जगाया. And he was so shocked and he started saying कि मैं कहाँ पर हूँ, where am I? I thought that I am in the school. फिर वो अपनी मम्मी से शेयर करता है कि he was having a bad dream. फिर उसने अपना बैड ड्रीम जो था वो उसकी मम्मी के साथ डिस्कस किया, उसको बताया कि व्हाट डिड ही सी इन द ड्रीम, राइट? एंड देन मम्मी ने उसको बोला कि ओ यू आर थिंकिंग सो मच अबाउट इट, तुम भूल ही गए कि तुम्हारी एग्ज़ाम्स तो ऑलरेडी ख़त्म हो गई है, एंड टुडे इज़ द फर्स्ट डे ऑफ योर हॉलीडे, सो जस्ट एन्जॉय योर हॉलीडे एंड डोंट थिंक अबाउट द एग्ज़ाम्स. ओके, so here it's a very fun and interesting chapter. Now we are going to go through the chapter line wise. So let's see that. Raghu was very excited. He had his English exam that day. It was his favorite subject. Now here you can see, students, that there are bubbles made up over here. Right, that means that this boy is thinking about something, and before starting with his imagination we have already been given an information कि रघु जो था वो काफ़ी excited था. He was very happy. And why was he happy? क्योंकि उस दिन उसका इंग्लिश का एग्ज़ाम था, because that day he had English exam and it was his favorite subject. वो उसका favorite subject था, इसीलिए वो इतना ज़्यादा खुश था, और उसने प्रिपरेशंस भी उस हिसाब से की होगी, राइट? सो व्हाट वाज ही थिंकिंग व्हाइल ही वाज सिटिंग इन द एग्ज़ाम रूम? जब वो एग्ज़ाम रूम में बैठा था एग्ज़ाम्स देने के लिए, ही थॉट कि इंग्लिश इज़ माई फेवरेट सब्जेक्ट, आई होप आई डू वेल इन एग्ज़ाम टुडे. सो ही वॉज थिंकिंग कि मेरा इंग्लिश सब्जेक्ट फेवरेट है, सो आई होप दैट आई डू गुड, आई डू वेल इन द एग्ज़ाम्स. दैट मीन्स आई होप कि मुझे इंग्लिश के पेपर में सारे आंसर्स आए और मैं अच्छे मार्क्स स्कोर करूँ, ठीक है? Soon it was time for the exam to begin. The teacher started distributing the question papers. Raghu waited impatiently. So soon it was the time for exam to begin. मतलब अभी एग्ज़ाम स्टार्ट होने का टाइम हो गया था. It was about to begin. And the teacher came into the class and she started distributing the क्वेश्चन पेपर. जो क्वेश्चन पेपर, जैसे कि अगर आप एग्ज़ाम देने आते हो तो आपको सबसे पहले क्या मिलता है? क्वेश्चन पेपर मिलता है, राइट? सो दैट यू कैन रीड इट एंड आफ्टर 10-15 मिनट्स यू कैन स्टार्ट राइटिंग इन योर आंसर शीट. इन द सेम वे रघु को भी क्वेश्चन पेपर डिस्ट्रीब्यूट हो रहे थे उसकी क्लास में, अभी उसका टर्न नहीं आया था, एंड दैट्स वाई ही वॉज वेटिंग impatiently. Impatiently means to be restless and to show eagerness. That means he was not at all ready to wait. And what was he thinking at that time? I am so eager to write the exams. I wonder if questions on my favorite lessons will be included. So he was imagining until the paper came into his hand. He was imagining कि उसने जो पढ़ा है उसमें उसके जो favorite lessons है right, वो favorite lessons के questions include होंगे कि नहीं. He was thinking about it. Now when Raghu got the question paper, he was shocked. He couldn't believe his eyes. He was shocked. Shocked means he was surprised. In a bad way you can say. है ना, ये कोई अच्छा सरप्राइज नहीं था, ये बुरा सरप्राइज था. He couldn't believe his eyes. That means what he saw, he felt that it is not true. मतलब जो उसने देखा वो उसको सच नहीं लग रहा था. He saw with his own eyes but still he was not able to believe it. And what was that? There are 4 spoons and 6 plates on each table. How many? What is this? This is not an English paper. He started crying, or you can say he started whining that this is not an English paper. ये जिस तरह से के क्वेश्चंस आ रहे हैं इसके अंदर, it's a maths paper. And so उसने मैम को आवाज लगाई, मैम there is something wrong. He called his teacher that ma'am please come here, there is something wrong in this paper. So when he was shouting like that, the whole class looked at Raghu. Everybody started looking at Raghu. They couldn't understand what was wrong. Well, everybody were not able to understand. किसी को कुछ समझ में नहीं आ रहा था कि गलत क्या था. Why Raghu was saying that there is something wrong. अभी क्वेश्चन पेपर में तो कुछ गलत नहीं था, उसको क्यों ऐसा लगा. सो टीचर ने आके उसको पूछा, व्हाट्स द मैटर रघु, आर यू ऑल राइट. सो शी आस्क्ड हर दैट व्हाई ही वाज सेइंग लाइक दैट, आर यू ओके. सो रघु ने कहा, देयर्स बीन अ मिस्टेक मैम, दिस इज मैथ्स पेपर. सो उसने कहा कि मैम आज ये गलती हो गई है क्योंकि ये तो मैथ्स का पेपर है. द टीचर स्पोक काइंडली टू रघु. Of course it's maths. Today is maths exam. Right. So teacher ने उसको बोला कि of course ये maths का ही पेपर है. I know that. And today is the maths exam. So I have to give you the maths paper. Right. So रघु ने वापस रोते हुए कहा, No, no, it can't be. Today is English exam. So उसको क्या लगा था कि इंग्लिश का पेपर है, इसीलिए वो रोने लगा और बोलने लगा कि no, no, it cannot be maths. Today is English paper. Everyone was surprised at Raghu's words. So when Raghu said that today is English paper, everybody was surprised. So the teacher said, I think you must have mixed up the dates. Did you check the date sheet? So teacher ने उसको बोला कि might be there is a possibility कि तुमने dates mix up कर दी. Might be कॉपी करने के टाइम पे, राइट, आपको अगर टाइम टेबल मिला वो आपने किसी और बुक में कॉपी डाउन किया, तब आपने शायद गलती की हो डेट्स लिखने की, या फिर आपको जो डेट शीट मिली थी वो आपने चेक किया. डिड यू सी दैट. सो व्हाट डिड रघु सेड, यस मैम, आई हैड चेक्ड इट दिस मॉर्निंग. Today we were supposed to have our English exam. So he was very clear about it. He said, no, no ma'am, I checked it in the morning itself. और मैंने देखा कि आज तो हमारा इंग्लिश का ही पेपर होना चाहिए था. We were supposed to have our English exam. Raghu was in tears. He did not know what to do. He just stared at the paper. Raghu was crying because उसने मैथ्स की तो प्रिपरेशन की ही नहीं थी. He prepared for exam, so he did not know what to do. He was in a panic mode. उसको समझ में नहीं आ रहा था उसको क्या करना चाहिए. And he just stared. Stared means to look carefully. वो सिर्फ पेपर को देखे जा रहा था. He kept on looking at the paper carefully. Okay. So the teacher said, teacher ने उसको क्या कहा, Raghu, don't be so upset. Read the questions. I am sure you will be able to answer most of them. So teacher ने उसको encourage किया, उसको समझाया कि you don't need to be upset. You don't need to be sad. Don't get upset. Read the questions. आई एम श्योर यू विल बी एबल टू आंसर मोस्ट ऑफ देम. मुझे मालूम है कि तुम काफ़ी सारे क्वेश्चंस का आंसर्स दे पाओगे. Right, because maths is such a subject that if you keep on practicing regularly, आपको वो हमेशा याद रहता है, क्योंकि उसमें क्रैमिंग या याद करने जैसा कुछ नहीं होता है. Once you understand how to do the sums, you can do n number of sums. Okay, but I had prepared for English today. उसने वापस बोला मैम को कि मैम बट मैंने तो इंग्लिश के लिए प्रिपरेशन की है. तो बाकी सारे बच्चे जो थे वो उसको बोलने लगे, वेल द इंग्लिश एग्ज़ाम इज़ टुमारो. बाकी सब ने उसको बोला कि नहीं नहीं आज नहीं है, कल है हमारा इंग्लिश का पेपर. रघु वॉज टोटली कन्फ्यूज्ड एंड ही कुडंट थिंक क्लियरली. ही वॉज वेरी कन्फ्यूज्ड, ही डिडंट अंडरस्टैंड. कन्फ्यूज मीन्स डू नॉट अंडरस्टैंड. ही डिड नॉट अंडरस्टैंड कि अब उसको क्या करना चाहिए. He was not able to think properly. He thought, he's again thinking over here, see. What if I do badly in maths? It was supposed to be the English exam today. So he again started thinking that what if I do badly in maths? That means what if I am not able to give the correct answers, right? आज तो एग्ज़ाम इंग्लिश का था, अब मैं क्या करूँगा. राइट, ही वॉज थिंकिंग लाइक दैट ओनली. एंड रघु केप्ट ऑन स्पीकिंग टू हिमसेल्फ. ही केप्ट ऑन स्पीकिंग टू हिमसेल्फ. वो अपने आप से बातें किए जा रहा था. राइट, ही वॉज इन थिंकिंग मोड. राइट, ही वॉज थिंकिंग अबाउट सो मैनी थिंग्स. सो ही वॉज स्पीकिंग टू हिमसेल्फ एंड ही केप्ट ऑन सेइंग द सेम थिंग. वो एक ही चीज़ बार बार कह रहा था. क्या कह रहा था? It was supposed to be English today. I know it was supposed to be English today. So he was not ready to believe कि उसका इंग्लिश का पेपर उस दिन नहीं था, मैथ्स का पेपर था. Raghu's mother noticed him kicking around in his bed and muttering something. So रघु की मम्मी जो है वो उसने उसको नोटिस किया. She saw कि रघु जो है वो अपने बेड पर इधर उधर किक कर रहा है. दैट मीन्स ही इज जस्ट स्प्रेडिंग आउट हिज लेग एंड ट्राइंग टू हिट समथिंग एंड ही इज मटरिंग समथिंग. मटरिंग मीन्स स्पीकिंग इन अ लो वॉइस. मटरिंग का मतलब होता है स्पीकिंग इन अ लो वॉइस. दैट मीन्स हर मदर वॉज नॉट एबल टू अंडरस्टैंड वॉट रघु वॉज सेइंग, बट येस शी केम टू नो कि कुछ तो वो बोल रहा है और बेड पर सोया हुआ है, फिर भी वो इधर उधर अपने पैर घुमा रहा है. ही इज ट्राइंग टू किक समथिंग एंड देन शी वेक्स हिम अप. रघु, वेक अप, यू मस्ट बी हैविंग अ बैड ड्रीम, वेक अप. उसको उठाया. उसने क्या कहा उसकी मम्मी को? ओ मम्मी, वेयर एम आई? अभी वो सपने में था तो ऑब्वियसली सपने में वो कहाँ पर था? वेयर वॉज ही इन द ड्रीम? ही वॉज इन हिज क्लासरूम, or you can say in the exam room. He was in his exam room, right, when he was dreaming. So उसकी मम्मी ने जब उसको उठाया, when she woke him up, at that time he asked कि where am I? So उसकी मम्मी ने उसको बताया कि you are in the bed. Of course you are in the bed. ऐसा बोला उसकी मम्मी ने. रघु looked around. He started looking around. उसको believe नहीं हो रहा था कि he was just having a dream. He was indeed in his bed at home, and when he looked around, he was able to believe कि वो कहाँ पर था? अपने घर पर ही था, and he was in the bed. So he started telling his mom, और उसको बहुत हंसी भी आ रही थी क्योंकि वो जो सपना देखा था वो काफ़ी बुरा था. राइट, इट वॉज बैड, बट नाउ ही इज़ हैप्पी कि वो सिर्फ एक सपना था. उसने अपनी मम्मी को बताया कि उसने क्या सपना देखा. इट मस्ट हैव बीन अ ड्रीम. ओ मम्मी, आई हैड सच अ बैड ड्रीम. काम डाउन एंड टेल मी ऑल अबाउट इट. सो उसकी मम्मी ने उसको क्या कहा कि काम डाउन, दैट मीन्स हैव सम पेशेंस, राइट, एंड टेल मी द होल ड्रीम व्हाट यू सॉ, राइट. सो रघु टोल्ड हिज मदर अबाउट हिज ड्रीम. उसने जो जो देखा था अपने ड्रीम में, इंग्लिश की प्रिपरेशन करके मैथ्स का पेपर आ गया, फिर उसको रोना आया इतना सारा. राइट, ही टोल्ड एवरीथिंग टू हिज मॉम. मम्मी, I dreamt that I went to school to appear for my English exam, and I found out that we had the maths exam that day. I was in such a panic. So he told his mom कि मैंने सपने में क्या देखा कि मैं स्कूल गया था इंग्लिश की एग्ज़ाम देने. I went to school to give English paper. But when I reached there in the class, I found out that today it's not an English paper, it's a maths paper. And I was panicking a lot. I did not know what to do. I was in such a panic. It means he was not able to think clearly what to do, right? So his mother said, "Oh, you poor boy, have you forgotten your exams are over? Today is your first holiday. Relax and enjoy your holidays." So what did his mother say? That you forgot. इतने दिन से वो exams दे रहा होगा, right? So he was under some pressure, right? इसीलिए एग्ज़ाम्स ख़त्म होने के बाद भी उसको किस चीज़ का सपना आया? एग्ज़ाम का सपना आया. He forgot that his exams are over. So उसकी मम्मी ने उसको बोला, don't panic, just relax and enjoy your holidays. So students, I hope that you are clear with the whole chapter, right? And you understood the story, what it is all about. It's about a boy who had a bad dream. And what was the dream? That he prepared for the English paper, and when he reached the school, over there he got maths paper, and he panicked and he was not able to understand what he should do then, right? And then his mother wakes him up, and he comes to know that it was just a dream because his exams were already over. Okay, so students, I hope that you are clear with this chapter. So let's see this exercise over here. Read and understand. Over here we need to tick the correct answer. It's MCQ questions, right? It's multiple choice questions. We just need to tick it mark in the textbook. ये exercise हमको notebook में नहीं लिखनी है. ये सिर्फ हम textbook में ही करने वाले हैं. ठीक है? Now Raghu was excited. Why was he excited? Because A, he had a maths exam that day, his holidays had started, or he had an English exam that day. So what do you think, students? What is the right answer? The right answer is C. Okay, this is the right answer. Raghu was excited because he had an English exam that day. Raghu was shocked to see the question paper because it was a maths paper instead of English paper. It had very difficult questions, or he had forgotten the answers. So here, students, the right answer would be option A. It was the maths paper instead of English paper. Now third one. Raghu's teacher scolded him for his mistake, gave him the English paper, or tried to calm him down. So here, students, we are going to have option C, because Raghu's teacher didn't scold him. या फिर उसको इंग्लिश का पेपर नहीं दिया. क्यों देंगे इंग्लिश का पेपर? मैथ्स का पेपर था ना. So how can she give English paper just to Raghu? And he also instead she tried to calm him down. Okay. So I hope that ये तीनों आंसर्स आपने टिक कर लिए हैं अपने टेक्स्ट बुक में. Let's see the fourth one. Raghu's mother scolded him for his carelessness, woke him up for school, woke him up and told him he had been dreaming. So here, students, Raghu's mother, उसने क्या किया? She woke him up and told him कि he was just dreaming. So that is the right answer. Now let's see true or false. Raghu was well prepared for English exam. Yes, that is true. Raghu was quite happy to see the maths paper. Not at all. He was very shocked, right? अभी मैं आपको यहाँ पे सिर्फ F लिख के दे रही हूँ. आप पूरा लिखना, ठीक है? True, false. I'm just writing F for false and T for true. Maths was Raghu's favorite subject. Well, do you think it is right? No. उसका favorite subject कौन सा था? English. Let's see the fourth one. Raghu's teacher was kind and helpful. Here, students, what is the right answer? Well, that is true. Raghu's teacher was Raghu's teacher was very kind. So that is true. Fifth one. Raghu knew the answers to most of the questions in the maths exam. Now he was in such a panic mode कि उसको पता ही नहीं था कि उसको आंसर्स आ रहे थे कि नहीं आ रहे थे, right? So here we will write false. Raghu woke up to find out that he had been dreaming. Yes, that is true. क्योंकि वो सिर्फ एक सपना ही था. It was just a bad dream, right? So students, I hope that you are clear with both the exercises. और true or false और tick the correct answer आपको सिर्फ अपनी टेक्स्ट बुक्स में ही लिखने हैं. You don't have to write it down in your notebook. हम क्वेश्चन आंसर्स करेंगे नेक्स्ट क्लास में. We will do question answers in next class. That you would be writing it in your notebook. Okay? Till then, take care and see you soon.